Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, soldiers and rebels, ALFA KUABO, right here at Radio Diamond TV, bringing to you the best of ourselves, bringing to you love, bringing to you unity. As always, we look beautiful. We look with our African attire, swagged up, ready for this conversation. Remember, we're not local, we're global. This is AKA Show. We're touring in the African continent, in the Americas, in the Caribbean, in Europe. Yes, I need you to press play on this one because we have a special guest in this village, in our house, in our parliament. That's why I need you to share the message. Let the family know we live. Share the message, brothers and sisters, kings and queens. Today is going to be about weight healing. Mhm. Share the message. We're going to be right back. You will see the special guest that we're having today, straight up from the land of Kwame Nkrumah, the land of Kofi Annan, the land of great warriors and kings, soldiers of the African people. Share the message. I will play this track first. I will play this. Listen, listen. Be quiet for a second before we bring in our special guests. Listen to this. As you see in the topic, you see in the topic, right? We're having special kings and queens. And then we're going to be asking questions. And before we do anything, we're putting up a wall disclaimer. Anything that our guests preach is entirely their responsibility. Radio Diamond is only here to provide the world platform. Radio Diamond TV is only here to make you visualize. Radio Diamond is only here to provide the platform just so we can have a conversation to fix and find a solution of our problem as African globally. That's why I'm putting up a disclaimer to tell you anything the guests, our special guests will preach is to their responsibility. And then we're going to be here to ask questions. Mhm. As one of our brother came in last week, he say some words that the Radio Diamond apologized before the world. Because ultimately, we're just here to educate one another. We're just here to love one another. We're not here to advocate violence. We're here to promote love of the humanity in general. But specifically, we have to make it clear we focus on ourselves as African. Just because we love ourselves don't mean we hate others. It's just about love. The world needs love right now. Look at what happened in Palestine. Look at what happened in Israel. Look at what happened in Niger. Look at what happened in Ukraine, Russia. Look at what happened in Congo. The world need. Look at what happened with this pandemic. The world. Look at what happened in Burkina Faso, Mali, Nigeria. All the way ECOWAS. We're going to be coming back at you. Look what happened in Gabon. That's why, as African, we have to have these platforms in order for us to break it down what's going on. We're not just local. We need to know what's happening in Zimbabwe. We need to know what's happening in Ghana. We need to know what's happening in Angola, Congo, Nigeria. We need to know what's happening in Tanzania and in the United States of America. We need to know. We need to know what's happening in Brazil, UK, France. We need to know. Jamaica, all the Caribbean. We need to know. Because at the end of the day, we're the first on earth. We're the first people here. We need to know what happened in China just so we can learn and educate them to understand who we are as Africans. This is a long introduction. I will play this track just so you see this video. Listen to this video and then we'll come back at you. Just listen, only 3 minutes, and then we can come back at you. Listen to this. And then you see the flyer of all of our special guests. Listen to this.
Across our planet. Now you see why I have to speak this truth? You see why? Wasn't it Edmund Burke who said all that's necessary for evil to prevail is that good men do nothing, right? I'm not going to stand here and be silent. I'm not going to stand here and be intimidated. Those people out there, you know, they can slander and they can defame me all they want, all day and night. Call me anything. Fake news, lies, fake accusations. The truth is that you people are genocidal maniacs trying to kill black babies and turn black women against their own babies. You're trying to turn a woman's womb into a murder system through the use of covert sterilization chemicals. That is a scientific and medical fact. And that's why I'm standing here today, to speak this truth, to put it on the record, so that no one can hide from this fact, that this genocide is taking place right now, today. It's not 1932 Tuskegee experiment anymore. It's more advanced now. It's not just one vector killing black people. It's 5 or 6 different vectors. It's in the food, it's in the vaccines, it's in the medicine, it's in the psychiatric drugs. Oh, and let's get to the food, because this is the final chapter of this that will absolutely shock you. Now, you're hopefully aware of genetic engineering of the food supply, right? They're called GMOs, or genetically modified organisms. This is an advanced science technique to alter the DNA of food crops in order to build in certain traits and physical properties or even chemical properties that the scientists want to put into the food. Now, I'm going to explain to you how your food is now being weaponized as an extermination vector to eliminate black lives. All right? Now, I'm a food scientist. I'm the author of Food Forensics. It achieved the #1 best-selling science book on Amazon.com. I'm the co-author of science papers that have been published in mainstream science journals. I'm not just a casual layperson when it comes to food science. I run a mass spec laboratory that's ISO accredited, validated, audited, inspected, passed many, many tests. Our data can be used in a court of law anywhere around the world. We do food analysis. We can search for complex molecules such as pesticides or elements such as mercury or cadmium. So I run the lab. I am the lab science director. I know a thing or two about food science. Now, what they have invented, when I say they, I'm talking about the genetic engineers, not only have they found a way to put these genetically engineered traits into food crops, they've now found a way to cause food crops to grow RNA fragments that can be specifically targeted like bioweapons to interfere with the physiological processes of targeted species that might eat the food. Now, this technology is called RNA interference technology. It's relatively new compared to GMOs, relatively new. It's being touted now as a technology to eliminate the use of pesticides, because what they're saying is they can cause a corn crop to grow RNA fragments that will kill the insects that eat the corn without having to use pesticides like toxic chemicals that overload the insect nervous system and kill it from nervous system breakdown and so on. This RNA interference technology is a pesticide technology, but it doesn't rely on pesticide chemicals. It relies on RNA fragments in the food. Now, what's disturbing about this is that this technology can be fine-tuned to target a specific race of humans who eat the food. I want you to follow me very carefully on this because most people have never heard of this before. They've never heard of this technology. They don't know it can be targeted by race. Food crops can be engineered right now based on existing technology to cause infertility in black people alone.
Give me my camera. I think that's enough. So we can roll the tape later. Do you see what we're talking about here? And then you want us to be silenced. You want us just to sing it and dance it like it's nothing happened. You as African people, do you see what happened? To break it down, I brought two kings in Africa. Not one, two respectful kings in Africa. They came here a couple of weeks ago, promote how we must need to take care of our body, eating well, eating our food, our pounded yam, our goosey soup, eating our rice of ease, just so it can give us energy. And then we said, this is not enough. We need to bring two kings together. One is a spiritual healer. Another one is promoting, taking over all over the world, promote our culture, our way of life, respectfully. Watch the two kings, just so you see what we're talking about here. Roll the tape out for KUABO. Stop bringing my camera. Two kings. You see what happened? This is the topic over there. Right now, we demand 1 minute silence to honor, respect, love the founder of this station, King Dexter. Thanks for him. He created a platform just so we can talk, we can take our message to the world respectfully. We're not only here to educate you as African people, even European. We are encourage you to come to the village to explain what's going on in Russia, in Ukraine, in France. We are open. We're not like BBC. We're not closing any doors. We open the door as African. We open for you too, respectfully. 1 minute silence now. Thank you. As me being the prince here, we open up the conversation to ask King Nene to send a powerful word of love, prayer to the king of this station, Dexter. Thanks for him. He was a leader. He's a leader still because he didn't die. He's still here with us. So it's just rest his body. But spiritually, is here. Is helping us to take the station to the whole new level with the great management. Shout out to King, Queen Motivator. So King Nenetete, we open up the floor for you to just send a powerful, a 1 minute message, spiritual message to the king, the founder of this station. The floor is yours, King Nenetete.
Great mother and father of creation, the creator, to hold the spirit of King Dexter in high esteem in the spiritual realm, so that his blessing will pour on us for us to take his message to another level. And to the whole world, I say, may the divine essence of the cosmic infuse your beings, cleanse you of all impurities of your minds and bodies, that we may enter into the temples of our souls, commune in pureness and in worldliness. May the divine light pierce through our personal consciousness, and may we trace the light of bliss to its source, there find our true self truly to be one with the Father of all. May the divine essence of truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, long life and prosperity, riches, wealth, abundance, abide with us now and forevermore. King Dexter, wow. Rest in peace. Thank you.
Wow. As you can see, real quick, go straight to another king. King Emmanuel, 1 minute message, spiritual message to our King Dexter. The floor is yours.
The ALFA. I call the universe, gods and the goddesses of the universe, who assign this manager, this leader, to bring peace, love, unity to entire creation, to raise the banner of Africa, to unite the whole world. I ask the universe, wherever he is, the universe, to obey and help him and bring the power, the ideas, the knowledge he wanted to unite entire Africa and bring everlasting peace, blessing to entire nation. Wherever he is, may the universe hear his voice and empower this TV and radio program for the whole world to come and see the great awakening, the great power God has given to the black race. May his soul be perfect and pure into all the gods and goddesses. For every word that he say, may the universe accept it. Peace to the world.
Wow. Brothers and sisters, as you can see, share the message. I've seen brothers from all over, Angola, Congo, Zimbabwe. Shout out to our great queen, Amelia Aluko, Jamaica, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Ghana. Press play on this one. So Accra, Kumasi, all of you out there, you know what you need to do. Shout out to all of our great kings that really doing the work, physical work and spiritual. So I'll play one more time. Look at the king here. Just so like literally 30-second video. Look at the king. when we talking about our African kings, sometimes our people downgrade. Oh, they're uneducated. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to write. You see the king? He's he's an educator. He's a leader. When he rolls into the African continent, the president has to bow down because he's the king. Because we have to understand that all these presidents, sometimes they're out of pocket. So that's why we need to bring it back our monarchy. That's going to be one of our topics. Bring it back our monarchy. And with the kings, we're here also to ask them questions. What are you doing for the family? Yes, what are you doing for the family? What is your role? Are you just sitting on the throne like Queen Elizabeth did? You know, sending soldiers to go over there, bring everything from somebody else's country to the UK? Or you really doing the work, putting boots on the ground? That's why we're going to be asking these two kings here. What are they doing for the community? What are they doing for our people? Respectfully, as always. So, again, let me show you Radio Diamond for you out there. Radio Diamond commemorating 10 years of existence. 10 years going air. 10 years. So we are going to celebrate, organize a massive party to honor Radio Diamond, to honor our King Dexter. And if you around the city of Manchester or UK, all roads leads to this great venue, right? As you can see over there, Friday the 17th of November. Show up. The Radio Diamond family gonna be over there. And we need you to come with us because Radio Diamond celebrating 10 years. Congratulations, bringing to you the best. Because Radio Diamond has everything here from great music, great old schools, DJs playing everything here, talk shows, everything you got to hear at Radio Diamond. And we also step into our communities. We're doing works in Ghana. We're working with the schools and orphanage in Angola, Mozambique. We're supporting young people. And that's why Radio Diamond TV is not only a radio TV, it's a movement of love, of unity to build the bridge from the continent to the world. So this is a topic. One more time, just a quick announcement. 10 years to give it to you the best of ourselves as African, as the citizen of this world. Radio Diamond has it all. The topic today, let's move into to our topic today, is this that you can see in your screen. The World Earth Organization aims to depopulate the planet Earth. Do you agree or disagree? I repeat, the World Earth Organization aims to depopulate the planet Earth. Do you agree or disagree? What's the solution? Yes, the aim, that's what they say. The aim to depopulate. That's what our people say. So we want to break it down if you agree or disagree. As you can see, one of the video that we just played, they're using the food. They're using the medicine. So a quick introduction here. All the information is right there in your screen, brothers and sisters. Share the message. And we have a special guest, King Nene Tetteh, Ayiku Abordonu. The rest is going to explain himself because we don't want to misspelling no words here. And then we have King Emmanuel. We will give a 1-minute introduction for those of you who don't know their journey. Now it's about time for you to know. We started off with King Emmanuel. Help us to understand and overstand who is King Emmanuel. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Alpha. I thank all your audience and your listening. I am King Emmanuel, the spiritual teacher of humanity, using herbs to heal the body and activate the soul for the humanity to become one as a whole. I'm also a king of Asona Tribe, of Asona Tribe. My purpose and my destiny on this earth to unite entire humanity, to come as a one whole being. So I am a teacher helping humanity with a knowledge of herbs, how to heal your body and heal your soul, how to connect to the universe, your creator, and see the reason why you were created and your purpose on this earth. This is King Emmanuel. God has assigned me to do, to help entire African race and entire humanity. This is King Emmanuel.
As you can see, it's representing the royal family of Africa. Next, we have another king. You already saw the image. Help us to break it down. Who is King Nene Tetteh? The floor is yours.
My name is His Royal Majesty, Dr. UN Ambassador Nene Tetteh Ayiku Abordonu IV, the king of the Kabiawetsu clan of Adam. Being on the stool as a king or the throne, I think I have a great calling, not just to be a king, but to unite Africa and humanity. And my purpose on earth is to see how we can raise the banner of the black race and invoke the powers of the ancient back, because we are the ancient come again. We, the people of Adam. You can see from my name, Ayiku, Ayi from Kush. That's the ancient journey we made down to West Africa. And now we've been positioned for us to raise the banner of Africa. This particular age, we've emerged from the Aryan civilization, and we've entered the Persian civilization, and we've entered the Aquarian civilization. The universe is open. That mankind has to do good to each other. The period of fighting, misunderstanding has to come to an end, because God has sent masters among us to give us a solution, a pathway to peace and unity in the world. Thank you.
Wow. Going straight to the King Nene Tetteh himself. Help us to break it down. The role. What the World Earth Organization has been doing in the African continent. We've seen during the pandemic, Bill Gates come to Africa promoting these vaccines. We've seen Tedros, our brother to represent Ethiopia, preaching to the humanity that we must need to embrace the vaccine. And that we've seen brothers and sisters running to get the vaccine. But on the other side, we've seen Africans are saying, I'm not going to take this shot. I got my herbs. I got my teas. I got my spiritual leaders. I got my kings are saying, don't take it. What is your take, King Tetteh? The role of the World Earth Organization. The floor is yours.
Yeah, before I proceed, King Emmanuel cannot hear me. So I think there's a little bit of technical glitch there. Check it, then we move on.
King Emmanuel, can you hear me?
I hear you. I can't hear King Nene voice.
Okay, we will figure that out. So, but King Tetteh, you can proceed.
Okay. Let us look at the formation of the World Health Organization. The World Health Organization, the formation came in April 7, 1948, and is a baby of the United Nations. And our brother Tedros is the Secretary General of the of the World Health Organization. The motive of the Health World Organization, it's a good motive for the world. Because after the First World War, the Second World War, the world was devastated. And there was diseases. So the United Nations created the World Health Organization to take care of this. And I'm here to applaud the work of the World Health Organization. But the way things are going in this era, we have to rise up and look for solutions how to solve these problems. Because an organization 2020 and 20 to 2021 had a budget of 7.96 billion. And they try to solve problems. But one thing you will realize is that medical science is at a point that when they cure one thing in the human system, they create another problem in the human system. And how do we solve things like that? That's why at this point, the Creator has sent people to teach us how to heal this body, both physical and spiritual. Because, to be frank, the West have been given what we call technology, but the West have never been given healing. That's why you see cancers, high blood pressures, diabetes, hepatitis, all these sicknesses. They go to the lab to find remedies to it, but the remedies create more problems. We were hit by the pandemic. And the pandemic, we saw that vaccines were created, which to some extent solve the problem. But the root cause of the problem is still there. That still people are having this problem. we will realize that in Africa, the pandemic didn't hit us much because there are some type of foods we eat. Like we have soups made of bitter leaf. When you combine bitter leaf and dandelion lime, these two leaves, when you blend them, they become as powder, and you use it in foods. You will never get sick. Any virus that enters your body will die. Who doesn't belong there? So, in effect, applaud the World Health Organization for the work they are doing. But they shouldn't use it as a tool to depopulate humanity. Because there is somebody sitting somewhere who created these things that we inherit on earth. That's why we are like visitors. You come and you cannot live forever. A time will come, the body will go. Because somebody is controlling this. And I tell you, spiritually, nobody can depopulate the earth. The creator is the one who has control over this universe. Thank you.
Wow, wow. Brothers and sisters, as you can see, go straight to King Emmanuel. What is your take after hear the video of that gentleman over there? The World Earth Organization, they might have created for a good cause, but we can see at the same time who's financing the World Health Organization has a say. Look at this. The United States of America is the biggest contributor, biggest donor of the World Health Organization. Then we got China. Then we got Japan. Then we got Germany. Then we got United Kingdom. Then we got France, Italy, Brazil. You don't see no African nation there. And then whoever give you the money controls. Do you reckon the World Health Organization, they create for a good cause, but now they need spiritual leaders to advise them not to harm the humanity? What is your take, King Emmanuel? The floor is yours.
This world, humans, we have a big role to play. God created humans for us to develop this earth. So it is our destiny to shape entire humanity, entire continent. But the problem that we are facing now, we have forgotten the original rules for us to pray. In the ancient time, the purpose of humanity is to reach immortal, to eliminate diseases from our system. All this knowledge was in ancient Egypt. Hippocrates, Aristotle, just to mention a few, all came to Egypt to learn the sciences, physics, chemistry, biology, and everything. The ancient time, humanity were searching for a certain truth. That truth is the secret of immortality, how to heal the body. As Nene was saying, but World Health Organization, they are facing difficulties. They are helping humanity in terms of drugs, in terms of development, in terms of technology. But now, we are in the age of Aquarius. This age of Aquarius is the age of African revelation. We Africans, we have a part to play for humans to develop, to grow. The reason why they want to depopulate the world is if they see human beings are suffering from mad diseases, especially incurable diseases, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, HIV, etc. This is why they, they don't know how to cure all diseases. But one thing I'm saying to the World Health Organization and entire humanity, this planet Earth, our planet, belongs to a certain being called the Creator. And he will not allow any human being to do what you want to do. Because we humans, we came here for purpose to develop this earth. Now, Mr. Alpha, one thing I like this program is the African Revelation for the black race to rise and to help humanity. This universe is divided into two, male and female energy. So this energy, the male energy helps human for technology, a female energy helps human for technology, wealth, and prosperity. So this knowledge is in the Westerners, the white race. Beginning, it was in Egypt, but it has divided into two. So the male energy is in Africa. So World Health Organization, my advice to the World Health, or my suggestion to the World Health Organization, they should not dump Africa, because what they want now for humanity to survive, the video you were showing was the GMO foods. We have a special food that cure diseases. It is in Africa. There are so many foods. If you eat, it eliminates toxins from the system, viruses, bacteria from the system. But we Africans, what we have to do to help humanity, we have forgotten that knowledge. That knowledge is the knowledge of healing. Only Africa now can save the world. But what World of Organization, what they are doing, the ideas is good, it is not evil, but they are suffering. They are suffering because of the certain disease they don't have cure. So my suggestion to the World Health Organization, if they want this world to become peace, world to unite as one whole being, now they need the knowledge of Africans, how to heal diseases from this human body.
Right. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, King. Hold on a second. You, King Emmanuel, you having treatments, you having herbs that we're going to be breaking down. You saying these herbs can treat. We don't want to say cure. Treat. So before we say cure, we have to verify. But we're going to get to that. We're having the products here in front of us as well. So my brothers and sisters, this is the product. Just so you can see for yourself. This is the product that King Emmanuel has developed. And we want to know, as this product really cure? We want to know. We're playing the devil advocate here. So as Radio Diamond, we're only going to step in if this product, we seen people say, oh, Alpha, this product's really cure. You see the product right there? King Emmanuel, and then some of our brothers in Ghana, they say, Alpha, when we took this product has changed my life. My soul is activated. I'm a different person now. So before we go to this herb, you can continue, King Emmanuel. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Alpha. What I was saying, you can gain the whole world, all the money, dollars, euros, you can gain all these things. But if you don't have a healthy body, all the essence of your properties, all the essence of your technology, your advanced knowledge that you have acquired, there are so many people are dying. There are so many people are suffering in terms of diseases. Three things that are worrying humanity is poverty, diseases, and death, especially aging. Ancient Egypt, they were thinking how to eliminate diseases from the human system, the human stem cells, the human DNA, the mitochondria. Why cancer are destroying the human body? So in the ancient time, these are their goals, their objectives, what they want to achieve. So when the Anunnaki came to this earth, they were giving this knowledge to the ancient Egyptians. But now, this black knowledge, humanity has forgotten it. That is why World Health Organization want to depopulate the world, because many are suffering in terms of diseases, in terms of poverty, in terms of food crisis. But when you come to Africa, we have lands, water bodies, lakes that can bring any food that we want on this earth for human to survive. But why humanity has forgotten this rich, why rich continent, fertile land in Africa. So if famine are killing people, many are suffering this, we have forgotten one continent. But God of the universe created all human beings as one whole being. There's no difference between whites and the blacks. There's no difference. The blood that flows to every human being is the same thing. Whether you are A, O, according to the dynamo theory, you can get O positive in Asia, O positive in America, O positive in China, O positive in Africa. So what is the difference between the white and the black race? There's no difference. But the only thing that are worrying humanity, that there is a certain continent, a blessed continent, everything comes from that continent. But those people who live that continent has been demonized. Why? So the creator of the humankind is watching all over the people, the alien that come to this world, watching all over the people for us to unite as one whole being. We should not jump to one continent, especially Africa. That is a dump area. No. We have to raise where the knowledge began. So World Health Organization, my suggestion to them that they should come to Africa and learn again. They have the knowledge of technology, knowledge of prosperity, wealth, and everything. But the knowledge of healing, they have forgotten. That is why so many diseases are worrying humanity. This is why they want to depopulate the people, because the suffering on this is too much. But my question, if you depopulated the people, will you live or you too will die?
Wow, wow. Hold on a second. Brothers and sisters, you out there that is just tuned in on this one, in this village, in this parliament, we are talking about this topic that you can see on your screen. The World Earth Organization aim to depopulate the planet Earth. Do you agree or disagree? And what is the solution then? What is the solution in your mind? Help us to understand the solution. Help us to break it down. The World Earth Organization aimed to depopulate the planet Earth. So, King Tetteh, during the pandemic, we saw presidents, African presidents, crying in the United States government for the United Nations. Give us vaccine. Give us vaccine. We've seen Minister of Earth in Africa go out there crying, please give us vaccine. But meanwhile, we know our herbs can do magic. So the question to you, King Tetteh, why are they really downgraded? Maybe because of money? Maybe because they want to be seen in Europeans like, okay, we also can vaccinate our people, give us money. Why our African presidents, leaders downgrade our holistic way of treating our body? The floor is yours.
Yes. Before I move forward, Emmanuel said some things that I would also like to add more to that.
I just need you to back off a little bit from your device. Back off completely, back off a little. Yes, it's okay, but I need you to back off a little bit more if you don't mind. Just a little bit. Just back off from your device. Yes, okay. That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. With all our technology, we realize that. An example, Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, that his endings is entering in billions or trillions when he had pancreatic cancer. With all the money, with all the technology, he was not able to be saved. And he died out of that. That will tell you that the Western technology has got to a level that they cannot cure everything. And God, or the Creator, the Mother, Father, God in it, infinite wisdom, have realized that Africa has been so neglected. And he said, let me send masters to Africa to hold the key to humanity, to human development. And what humanity wants now, vehemently, is nothing but cures to these diseases. So in our midst, in our darkest moments in civilization, he brought masters who are being taught how to heal the body, not only physically, but physical and spiritual. As a human being, if you eliminate the toxins from your body, and then you have herbs that you put into your system that will raise the Christ in you, which we call KLA, the Christ in you, that the powers in you will rise from your genital organs through the spinal cord and settle in the crown, your head, and activate the pineal and pituitary glands. Then now you see that your thinking will change. You will never see your fellow brother as an enemy because you are awakened and you are connected to the Almighty Father. the creator. So when you see your brother as part of you. You don't see your brother as an enemy. So this is what they've given us in Africa. That when we add, as Emmanuel said, the female and the male God come together, there is energy. So the times of Aquarius has opened this door for us in Africa. And can you believe that we have a lot of herbs than any part of the world? And we'll ask ourselves that how? The rain falls into the herbs. That's the moon power. And the sun shines into the herb. And we don't think that this is where God is hiding the secrets of immortality or the secret of mankind to cure diseases. This is what we have to look at. And the simple thing is that they say, oh, we are not developed. Africa is not developed. Oh, don't mind them. They are in primitive age. But I tell you, when you put a seed of corn into the earth, before that seed grows, there's total anarchy. You think there's no hope again. It turns black. But before you realize, there's a green foliage coming out. This is Africa's situation. In our darkest moments, God has sent the Messiah into our midst, has sent the great healer into our midst. And out of this, we will change the universe and will bring unity to the world. Honestly, wow. World Health Organization, they have to calm down. And thank you, Tedros is leading now, who is an African, an Ethiopian. They all have to come and listen to the Africans, because the key from the beginning till now, the key is with us.
Wow. Wow.
On the way we lost it, but he has given back to us, and the doors will be open.
Wow. So go ahead.
The doors will be open so that a time will come. If you cannot beat them, what do? You join them. Now they will neglect us. They will say, no, these Africans are joking. But when they see the awakening in Africa, that spiritual herbs are giving us our destination, what we came on earth for. People who belong to technology, their eyes will be opening. Who belong to medicine, who belongs to judicial, who belong to politics, then they will see that these people shouldn't be left behind. And honestly, as we are talking now, I'm not in medicine. Like, I don't have a medical degree. But we ask ourselves, King Emmanuel don't have a medical degree, but the great people who invented things, they didn't go to any school. They brought the things for people to learn from them. In your holy books, when referring to the Quran, when the calling came for Master Muhammad, according to the Quran, he said, I haven't been to school. I don't know anything. How do I propagate this message to the people? He said, go, they will listen to you. In our Bible, Jesus the Christ, what happened? They were calling him the son of the capital. What do you know? Can any good thing come out of Nazareth? They gave the person we are all talking and shouting about now. So, the reality on the ground is that the Aquarian age has opened the spiritual doors for Africa. And whether we like it or not, Africa will excel. Thank you.
Wow. So brothers and sisters, as you can see, this is AK Show. Share the message. We are bringing kings from Ghana. We break it down, the World Earth Organization. As they're really doing the work that they're supposed to be doing, They receive a lot of money. Tedros, are you really deliver your mandate? So go back to King Emmanuel. Help us to break it down. The role of the spiritual leaders. What is your role as a spiritual leaders? Because we know the World Health Organization, they do what they're supposed to do. They got a lot of money. They mainly relied in technology. You see all these pharmaceutical company making millions. But as spiritual leaders, what is your role as a spiritual leader? Because we're now going to begin to go deep into solutions. But help us to understand the role of a spiritual leaders in Africa. There's plenty out there. So help us to understand, King Emmanuel.
Being is created for a purpose.
I just need you to back off a little bit from your device. I just need you to back off from your device. There we go.
Can you hear me well?
Yeah. Yes, we can hear you well.
Every spiritual leader, you have a role to play. But I don't know what they've been doing or what they are doing to help humanity. Our purpose on this earth is to help humanity to rise to the higher point, to reach their creator. Knowing yourself is the most important thing than everything. Africa, we have forgotten ourselves. Even African man or a woman doesn't know his purpose or her purpose on this earth. He or she always depends someone out there. Our spiritual leaders, they are not teaching us the path of African spirituality. What is African spirituality? African spirituality is a divine healing knowledge. This is what the world needs most. But our leader, they are following the white race gods, Jesus, Muhammad. They are ascended master, they are good. But what are the message they brought to the humanity? Peace, love. How can we love ourselves? We don't love ourselves. So the message that our ancestors or our masters brought to the African, we don't follow the message. But I came, Emmanuel, what I am telling to the masses today, what we need as a spiritual leader to lead your persons to save or to help somebody, not to intimidate or not to suppress. You have to lead the person to know himself or herself. Isn't the teaching that they are giving to the masses? Every leader is to help humanity, to help. You are a savior. A savior is a person who can show you a path that will help you to reach your destiny, to fulfill your destiny. The reason why the black race, we are suffering, we don't know our role, our destiny, our ultimate purpose on this earth. Our purpose, we have to search for it. Because in the beginning, we have two sciences, the physical science and spiritual science. The physical science deal with the technology, how to become rich, and spiritual science deal with how human body to heal itself. But that science is for Africans, but we have forgotten that rule. That is why humanity are suffering. So every human being, every spiritual leader, our politicians, they should not forget that their role is to help a lower person to rise.
Wow.
That is the role for spirituality.
So
That's the
so
role
so
for
ju- so go back to King Denetete again. Our spiritual African spirituality give us the guide of connection with the divine creator. Do you reckon our presidents, the leaders who manage the health system in Africa, they must need to do a better job embracing the holistic medicine of Africa? Because oftentimes they're crying on the West, say, "Oh, give us more medicine, give us more, give us more tablets." Like we don't have anything. What is your take, King Benedetta? Because at the end of the day, you are interact with the presidents. Seems like they not really fulfill their mandate. We as African, we have everything in our soil to heal our body. Do you reckon is they not knowing or they really doing this on purpose? Because ultimately, we need leaders who can inspire ourselves to say, come to Africa. I will give you some pounded yam, some agusi soup. I will give you some herb that can uplift your body, your soul. What is your taking, Nene? Do you reckon they're really not understanding our spiritual power as African?
Yeah, the great master Robert Nesta Marley, in one of his songs, he said, "In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty." That's the situation where Africans are now. Our leaders, we have the things around us. Just as one time the Pharisees were telling Jesus, "Oh, what is happening in the kingdom of heaven?" He said, "The things around your feet, you don't know. You are asking about kingdom of heaven." You know, the African presidents our system has been crafted following the Western system and some Asian systems. So we think we go to school and we are being taught the Western way of life. And the Western way of life, the problem we have is that they try, if they are teaching their own, and we are teaching our own African science and this thing is good. But the problem we have is that they diminish our own, what our ancestors have left for us, to raise their own above us. But little did they know that the chaos that will heal the world, that will rejuvenate or heal the world, is what they are suppressing. So when they come to power, it's like anything the West say or the white man say is right. What the black man have is not right. But I'm pleading to the leaders that is not so. God the Creator in its infinite wisdom will never leave one race to perish whilst one goes up. No, He will hide something that this person needs for us to come on the level terms. So the question, African leaders, it's time. World Health Organization, it's time. We are exposing these secrets now. Come to us. Let us work together to heal the world. Because with all the technologies, machines about health, we are losing humanity. The people who die to disease in the world, you can't believe. And when we come together, and we know the foods that we eat to eliminate toxins in our body, if we know the herbs to drink to clean our chakras and to raise the Christ in us, when my moderator, Prince Alpha, when you and your soul is one, and you and your soul is connected to the Creator, what flows in your mind will not make you hate me. And if I'm the same, it will not make me hate you. You can be green, black, white, and yellow. Wherever you are, if you develop your soul, honestly, no hatred will happen because your mental faculties will change. And now there will be peace and love in the world. So the key, I'm saying it, the key to world unity and peace lies in the herbs. Whether we like it or not, it's in the herbs. And if they will not follow us, we will continue to do what we are doing because it's helping people. And we are going to take it by storm to the president. Very soon, we will be organizing international conferences, bringing healthcare practitioners together to Senate and talk about the way forward. Because the Western health system has come to a block road. And the keys to open that doors lies in Africa. Thank you.
Wow. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, this is AKA Show. As you can see, the kings, they're breaking it down. In about 5 minutes, we're going to put the link into the chat room. We just only have one or two public listeners or followers to interact with the kings. You can ask any question, or if you actually took the herb of King Emmanuel, you can say, no, it really killed me. It really treated me. No, not killed. He really treated me. So in about 5 minutes, you out there that is watching this show, I will post the link, and then you can come to the village, respectfully ask the question to the kings. This is AKA Show Alpha KUABO. Remember, we're not local, we're global. We are talking about the World Earth Organization. As they're really here to depopulate the planet Earth, or they're actually doing something great. Now that we have Tedros leading, but on the other side, we got Bill Gates, the funding the World Health Organization. We got the United States, we got Japan, we got the UK. What about us? Are they really promoting? They really value our way of treat our body? This is the question that we bring into the family respectfully. We're asking you, the World Health Organization aims to depopulate the planet Earth. Do you agree or disagree? If we disagree, what is the solution then? That's what we want to hear from you. So go back to King Emmanuel. You in Ghana. Ghana is the gate of Sankofa. Ghana has inspired a lot of us as African. The Sankofa means returning. As we really, as African globally, as we really returning into reclaim what is ours, what is our food, what is our medicine, reclaiming our communities. What is your take of this word Sankofa? Because people oftentimes they say Sankofa, they even go into Ghana to the door of no return. But are we really practice as African? Are we really value our herbs? Or are we just saying to get views or likes? What is your take, King Emmanuel, as you out there in Ghana?
Africa. The Western teachings, doctrines, knowledge is our main focus. Because everything that comes from Africa or Ghana is demonized, is satanic, is evil, it is not good. So that is why I came, Emmanuel, and other people. We are just bringing this knowledge, this Sankofa symbol, that we should go back and study the ways of our ancestors, the ways of our forefathers, what they did. Those days, they were not diabetes. So, cancers, they grow, they live long, healthy life. But look at today. Someone is 50, then he's dead, gone too soon. There are so many posters in our country, funerals, because we have forgotten ourselves. African people have forgotten ourselves. If you come to our senses and start using our own knowledge, our own history, we become African. Because Africa is not in the hands of Africa. Ghana is not in the hands of Ghanaians, because it's in the hands of some people. Simply because we are not learning our own, eating our own things, learning different languages, different cultures, heritage. So it's very difficult for us to become human. Because if you are study someone, if you don't study yourself, you don't know yourself, you don't know what you are doing here, where are you going? So now, we kings in Africa, especially Ghana, we have started bringing our culture, our heritage, our food. So we have started teaching them that we should go back and study what our ancestors did. So Ghana, as I'm talking to you now, people have started listening to what we are teaching them. And so many people have activated their soul. Those who listen to me and other people. So African consciousness is coming slowly. By the next 10 years, it will surprise the whole world. Africa will awake. One thing I want to emphasize to the entire black race, that we shouldn't forget ourselves. Say we are blacks. Everything that belongs to black is pure and holy. It's powerful. Our food, our knowledge, our herbs, our sciences, our history, we should learn, we should go back and learn the secret of African knowledge. If you learn this knowledge, you become conscious, and we will raise the banner of Africa and unite the whole world, because we are the indigenous people on this earth. We black race, a black race, I repeat, a black race.
Wow.
If you don't
Wow.
rise, humanity will suffer. The white race will suffer, because the creator of the humankind, the destiny controller, is looking the black race to rise before the whole world will unite as one whole being. So we should go back and study our ancestors' way. So Ghana, we have started. Now,
same question.
Yes.
Same question to King Nene Tetteh. You out there all over the world preaching the return of the soil. As African, we hear this word of Sankofa. Are we really practice these words? Or are we just saying to be look good as Pan-Africanists? Oh, yes, Sankofa. But then we've seen the rising of our people in the continent. Yes, we've seen the rising in Niger. We see the rising in Burkina Faso. We see the rising in Mali. We see the rising in Ghana. Yes, make no mistake about it. Even the United States, our brothers and sisters taking stand. So UK, Portugal, France, we taking a stand. Do you reckon this age of Aquero, we have to understand the word of Sankofa? Because Sankofa is something that guides us where we are coming from, where we at, where we're going. What is your take, King Tetteh? Floor is yours.
Yes, there is something we call the providential time identity. The providential time identity tells us about something. And I make reference to their holy books. We can see that Jesus was said to 40 days and 40 nights, number 4. Muhammad, 40 days and 40 nights, number 4. 400 years in the wilderness. 40 years of Moses in the wilderness. 2019, and etc. 2019 was the 400 years that slavery came to an end. So now a new chapter in the spiritual realm has opened for Black people. Now all the masters are waiting. They just want us to act and they will follow us. And they are ready to inspire us. So we as Black people have to take the bull by the horns. We should stop the blaming messages. Why people did this to us, they did this. It's not necessary anymore. Let us arise as Black people and take our position in history and stop blaming. Once upon a time, when Ghana had its independence, 1957, that time, Mama Chechu them, they come to Nkrumah for advice. China was nowhere. Look at Singapore, was nowhere. After the Second World War, Japan was devastated after Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They were nowhere, but they went into their covens and strategized because they never left their ancestors' worship. They consulted their ancestors. What can we do so that the world will recognize us? And in their covens, they came out, shining now, sparkling. It's time for Africa. The leaders. When I say the leaders, the kings and the queens, let's go back to our covens. Let's unite, go back to our covens and ask our ancestors. We know diplomacy, how to call the ancestral spirits. Ask them, what is going wrong? What can we do to change our destiny? All these powers are there. And we don't use them. Because we say we are Muslims, we are Christians. Oh, those devilish. Somebody programmed your mind to think that way. Again, Bob Marley. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but yourself can free your mind. And when you emancipate yourself from mental slavery, you have no fear for atomic energy. Because none of them can stop the world. How long shall we kill our prophets? How long can people give us money to kill our divine ones? Let us all rise, go back to ancestral worship, because the heavens are open for us, and go take what we left, because it's precious.
Wow.
And there, the destiny of Africa will change. So the solution now is there. The masters of the herbs have descended. Take the herbs into your system. I have taken, and I know the miracles is working in my life.
Wow.
And has transformed me health-wise, spiritual-wise. I sleep, and you see that a divine human being is gone to bed. Things are revealed to you. So
wow.
I tell you, brothers and sisters, there is no anything, oh, let's take it to the lab and see how many percentage potassium is Is there nitrate, sodium, all those things? Africa herbs are natural. They don't have toxicity in them, no. And by the grace of King Emmanuel too, we know the doses that you take and how to take it, that it will refine you as a human being, that you attain the Christhood and you'll be connected to your creator and you will realize your dream on earth, why you are created. Thank you.
Wow. As you can see, brothers and sisters, we got a special, we got a question. Wall question. Remember, you stay there, brother. You stay there. You enter the village. You stay there. We've been seen all over Africa, Ghana, Libya. You see, brothers and sisters, over there in Libya, Angola, Congo, Gabon, South Africa, Namibia, United States, UK. This is to let you know, get in touch with the Radio Diamond. We have the solution to advertise your company. Get in touch. To advertise your product, get in touch. And then we will point you to the management. And your product will be known all over the world. It's a fact. You see the way I'm dressing? This is all things Africa, made in Africa. Because we're wearing this, all of our brothers and sisters in the UK, United States, they follow suit. Even Europeans, they say, ALFA KUABO, we need your dress. Everything is made by us, by coming from the continent. And Radio Diamond has a fingerprint. Get in touch if you want to share the knowledge with your family on the other side. Get in touch. Radio Diamond has the solution. And this is the fact. So, brother, we got a call, a quick introduction. Tell us your name and what question you have for the king. Oh, he left. So you come back again. Brothers and sisters, I recommend you, if you get into the studio, be quiet and then just ask a question. But anyway, the studio is open as well. So we're going to be having 2 or 3 questions coming from our listeners. Go to King Emmanuel. You talked about the product. So
Yeah.
we have, as you can see here, brothers and sisters, we have in this product. I'll show you. There we go. This is the product that our brothers and sisters are saying, oh, promote this. We want to know from you. What is this product? What is came in your body, in your soul, in your soul, to say, you know what, I'm going to be making this to treat our people. So what inspired you to come up with these herbs and with these treatment tools? This is a treatment tools, because we will bring soon people that say that this product really works. So, but before we do that, we want to hear from the horse's mouth. Help us to understand and understand the impact of these herbs. The floor is yours, King Emmanuel.
Thank you, Mr. Alpha. Every human body needs energy. When we talk about the energy comes from the universe. It comes from the sun. So when the sun releases this energy, then the plants absorb the energy. The leaves, the photosynthesis store in the body, in the plant's body. So when human being ingest this, we get that energy that from the universe. So our whole system, our DNA, our central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, the cells in the human body, before it can work properly, unless you ingest something into your mouth, then you receive the energy from the universe. Emmanuel, I have fasted for 40 days 2 times. I drank only water to survive the whole 40 days. No food. I became weak. After my 40 days, 2 times 40 days, I did not experience any divine power. But when I started using herbs to heal my body, because all the cells, the human body, before you can survive on this earth, unless you get the energy. Human beings will receive our energies from the plants because the sun releases the energies through the plants. So when we plug the plants and we ingest it, we get the energy. So I sit down and I ask the universe, God, help me to save humanity from diseases and from every human to connect to the universe by the Almighty Creator, the controller of destiny, the reviewer of the mysteries, reveal the mysteries of the herbs to me. So if you drink the medicine, I have one herb called the soul power. If you drink this medicine, it activates the inner energy centers. In the Hindus, they call the chakras. Kundalini energy, which is the energy that makes the cells moves. In the human body, we have 100 billion cells. If this cell doesn't work well, then your body cannot function properly. So God gave me this wisdom before human become human, unless he ingests a certain plant into his mouth or her mouth, before he can become a special person. So I have dedicated my life for 20 good years searching for the truth for human beings, how to survive on this earth. The reason why I was saying that Africans, we should go back and learn our histories, our culture, our heritage. Now, this world, what we need most is the human healing, the body, the healing of the body. If you heal the body, then you have everything. When you have life, you have God, you have everything. So I use my own body being as a machine to test the plants. I ingest all these plants into my body. So when I am drinking it, then I start feeling different world. I experience different things, seeing so many things, seeing beyond. And I realize that, hey, this is a fact. God has given Africans a secret knowledge that we should tap to that knowledge and connect to the universe. So if you drink this medicine now, I have a physical medicine and spiritual medicine. There are other ones, if you drink, it treats your diseases. And this one I am showing is a spiritual medicine. It activates your soul and it releases the inner potential God has given to you. And you perform something wonders. Because when your cells is working, then your soul also works. And it connects you to the universe. When somebody is connected to the universe, I feel love that Mr. Alpha, you are my brother. You are a human being. There's no need for me to eliminate you from this world because this world belongs to humans, not aliens. Because the human brain has blocked our mental faculty, our hippocampus, our thalamus gland, our pineal gland is not working. That is why races are ruining the world. Because I see you as a white man, I see you as a black man, So when I see you as a different person. But when your soul is connected to the universe, one thing you realize on this earth that every human being is the image of the creator, whether you were white or black. So it will eliminate races from entire humanity and we become one on this earth. This is my destiny God has given me to do. So this helps. If you drink, it gives you unity, love, to love every human being. So we have organization. If they start drinking this, they will love each and everyone on this earth. And the whole world will unite as one whole being. This will bring our creator. This will make our creator to be seen.
Right. Hold on. Bring back my camera here. You've seen brothers and sisters. One more time, I want to put up a disclaimer. What our special guests are preaching here, bringing, it's a herb. He's saying that this herb cure. That's what according to his words. He's saying these words, his herbs, his treatment can uplift your soul, your soul. We will bring him on one-on-one with people that actually cure. That's what he said. He's cure, because we want to make sure we on top of the truth. We don't want to be here providing something or bringing a platform for you to say, "Oh no, I'm blaming Radio Diamond." No, that's why we want to bring him here, and then we also going to test it, because we as African, we're not afraid. We can take herbs. We will testify. So be assured we're going to be having a one-on-one with the people that is saying that is cure, is treat, the uplift the soul of our brothers and sisters in Ghana and in Africa. So going back to King Tetteh, you took this product yourself. Help us to understand, as this product is really activate your soul, this product really heal your body, cleanse your body. This product is really work. King Nene Tetteh, the floor is yours, because you're the king. Whatever you say here, we put it on the record. So the ancestors is watching you, because you deliver message of upliftment to the people. So the floor is yours. This product is really cure or really treat the body, the soul. The floor is yours, King Tetteh.
Yeah, as a king in Africa, you are a spiritual leader, and you have to lead your people so in a direct and a purposeful way. Before in Africa you become a king, a real king, or I'm not saying people who purport themselves to be king, a real king. They put you in a room for 21 days. You can't see the sun, and you are tutored. And according to my culture, 1 a.m. at night, they bring you out at the end of the 21 days. And when they bring you out, a white ram is cut and the blood is poured on your feet. Then there are some other things they do for you that is off the air. We don't talk about it. So by the time they finish with you, there is a spiritual stool that they will sit you on that stool for 3 times. And immediately they sit, you are being placed on that stool, you see some cosmic energy going through you. When you go through the ritual and you are the right blood lineage, and you go through that ritual, you realize that you are a different person. So, back to the herbs. When when I started with this journey with herbs, first I took the fundamental. There is one. What you are showing on the screen is the fundamental herbs, and the first one, is so powerful, so power. When I started taking it, a teaspoon in the morning, a teaspoon at night, I realized that some vibration started going through my body. Then my thought form and processes started changing. And it brings some sort of confidence in you that you don't fear that anybody will kill you or you have untimely death. The feeling is in you. And you see that through even your feces and your urines, you see that you are really eliminating toxins out of your system, because when you finish and you look at it, you say, there's something happening to me. Then you see vibrations, and you see that when you go to sleep, your sleeping is different from before. Ladies and gentlemen, Africa is there now with Awaken. Then when you finish that and you come to the spiritual healing, the second one, that one is short, like just 7 days. This one, the first one is 14 days. The second one is just 7 days. And this, I would say, it will marvel you, but I don't want, if you can believe it or you don't take it. But I am a witness to that. When I finish, I experiment myself, take the knife, cut myself, start hitting it on my body. The blood doesn't come. It doesn't cut it. My body, then I was surprised. I said, so my body is healed spiritually? Then coming to the last one, which is the activation, goes for 21 days. At the time that activation is going on, I saw that now I have some vibrations coming into my head. And now when I sleep, things are being revealed to me. Things that will happen will be revealed to me. As I'm sitting down now, 2 minutes, 2 seconds or so before you call me before this program, I knew Prince Alpha was going to call. Then the phone rang. These are some of the things, experiments you see for yourself. When I sit down now, somebody will call me anywhere in the world. I'll just think about the person, the phone is ringing. That's what we call spirituality. When I'm home, somebody's not even telling me it's coming. I'll feel that somebody is coming. This person is coming, and the person will come. Then I'll hear the phone ringing. Oh, I'm close to your place. I want to come and pay homage to you. Honestly, in Africa kinship, the seat on which I'm sitting is hot. So masses who like you, you have enemies. After a while, all of them are taking their cap down, giving me that honor and respect. So it's something that I'm a living testimony to it. Then when you finish that, you go to the awakening. That's another pack that will awaken the Christ in you. Then now you are turning into something else. You are having the direct connection with the Creator. Then when you finish that one, you go to another 3-pack again. Brain activation and vibration. then higher vibration. Then when you go through this, you will realize that you and the Father are one, the communication. Then your purpose on earth will start unveiling to you. So this is a little bit of narration that I will give on my experience. Wow. Then when you come to the physical side, there is something like detoxification. You see, when you take that detoxification medicine, or even go to the bathroom and you see that things, your kidneys, your liver, things are being cleared. Then there is another great one King Emmanuel introduced, cardio and circulation. I am a product of that. You see that in your feces, all the fats around your organs, heart, the veins and everything is being eliminated. It cleans your blood. And cancer comes out of blood clots and all those things. You see your blood is being cleaned. Even when you see your palm, you see that your blood is flowing to the capillaries. Your sexual life becomes very active as a man and as a woman too. But I'm a man, so I'll testify to men. You drink and your circulation, you see that your circulation is good. And honestly, I tell our viewers that the purpose of Radio Diamond bringing this to us and the dreams of King Desta is almost coming to a fruition, and the whole world will hear about Radio Diamond and the products of King Emmanuel. Africa, wow, awake. Africa must unite, and we will unite in our lifetime. Thank you.
Brothers and sisters, as you can see this, we got a quick online or participation of one of our guests. Please, really quick, tell us where you calling from. The floor is yours. You got 1 minute. What is your name, brother, and where you calling from? So, Nana Ekwaji Asante. What is your, can you hear us? So, I don't know if he's king or queen. Nana Ajayi. Can you hear us? He can't hear, so we got to take him off.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, great. So, what is your question to the kings? You got about a minute. First of all, where you calling from? We can't. Where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm in Ghana.
You're in Ghana. What about in Ghana you are?
Yeah. In Tema.
In Tema. So you got a minute, real quick. What is your question to what is your question to our special guest? You got about a minute. Oh, any suggestion of the show?
King Emmanuel. I've been from day one. In fact, a great teacher. He's a greater teacher in humanity. And if Africans, we embrace him and we embrace his teachings, will be the all business.
Right.
So,
okay.
Yeah,
you got 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
All right. Thank you all. Thank you very much for you guys are doing.
All right, no problem. So thank you so much. This is a special call from Ghana. So just to emphasize to the family worldwide, we post the link out there in one of your. We post the link. The question are we asking today? This is if you want to be part of the show, this is the link for you to get in. We are talking about the World Earth Organization. And the question that we're asking to the family is this what you see in your screen. The World Earth Organization aims to depopulate the planet Earth. Do you agree or disagree? And if you disagree or agree, what is the solution then? What is your solution? So that's why we brought these two kings here from Ghana. And then one is King Emmanuel. He says, Prince, I got the solution. I said, okay, you can come to the village. And then we here to ask the questions. We here to certify as this product really works, this herbs, this holistic treatment is really work. And then we got the king, Nene Tetteh, that testified, said, it works. I took it, it works. And that's why we're bringing the question to you. Maybe the World Health Organization can take something from this show, say, oh, let me call this king here. We don't want you to be here to say, oh, no, they're just crying. There's no solution. They only cry. Maybe it's a solution. Maybe not. So that's why as Radio Diamond, we create the platform. And we will testify. Me, ALFA KUABO, I will testify if it really works. I take a lot of herbs. You know, I came from the Kunizinga's land. We take herbs. There's herbs that you shoot the bullets and the bullet don't penetrate in your body. I've seen with my own eyes. Yes, there's herbs that you can try to cut in with the knife don't penetrate your body. I've seen with my own two eyes. There's herbs that you can take it, clear your body completely. I've seen it. There's foods that you can eat. You feel vibrating. You begin to embrace the spirit of Kwame Nkrumah in your body. You begin to embrace the spirit of great warriors, Marcus Garvey in your body, and then you begin to talk like them. You begin to see the spirit of Malcolm X, and you'll be able to talk like them. Queen Mother Winnie Mandela, you begin to talk like her, act like her. Nelson Mandela, it was a little bit pacified, so I don't want to get into that. So I think it's herb that he took, he calm him down. I don't know what kind of herbs he took in. So no wonder why he's got, statue in front of the Buckingham Palace. We will get to that. So King Emmanuel, we almost coming to the end of our show, but this show is really to introduce you to the family. But we're going to be have one-on-one with you to really testify if it really works, what you are presenting to the family. Going back to the Sankofa, Ghana is a nation that so many of our African people are going to. Very cultural place, spiritual place. Do you reckon now the awakening that is happening in Africa will start to focus on that, on our queens? Because our mothers, they got a very important role to play. As you saw the intro of our show, they're attacking our sisters, our queens from the womb. Do you reckon we as African, we have to play a massive role to teach the humanity of how to be human, how to be embracive, since our sisters are being attacked from their belly? What is your take of the role of an African women? Because she or her gave birth to the humanity. What is your take, King Emmanuel?
Thank you, Mr. Alpha. This earth belongs to women. We men, we are aliens here. So African woman is a woman who brought all humanity into the world. One thing of Africa, all women in Africa are weak. And if someone says, oh, here someone is a witch, then he or she afraid the person. So it has made African women being demonized. But if you go back to ancient time, when the kings want a knowledge, they will go back and ask old lady. In Akan, we say, if you don't understand something, if you want to know the mysteries, go and ask the old lady. So women are people who have great wisdom about African awakening. As for me, King Emmanuel, I have started activating some of men, women, kings, and queens. So now they have realized, they have seen that they have inner potential to help humans. So I have started Sankofa here that we should go back. Even in the Bible, we have Bible, the Jewish Bible, Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Go and seek the old path, the path that leads you to the righteousness. When you talk about the old path, it's the path of African spirituality, African power, African knowledge. We cannot eliminate African knowledge from entire human race. Where from the development, inventors, human migration, civilization, all these came from Africa. So African women and queens and kings, they have to embrace this knowledge, our culture. But as for King Nene, so far as he exists and he is with me, I know by the help of the universe. The question you were asking, the World of Organization want to depopulate people. It will never happen. Never and ever. China started. They want to depopulate the look at the how many people, how many population China have now? Almost 1.6 billion. It didn't work. The human evolution, the human growth, you cannot stop it because it is not from a human mind. It's from the ordained, from the universe. So nobody can depopulate the world. But it's just a mere talk. It will never happen. So I am just telling my African people and entire humanity, we should embrace the knowledge of nature. Go back to our ancestors and study the path, what they did. So if we start studying, practicing, and bringing back our Sankofa symbol, then African liberation will come. And it will unite the whole world as one whole people. And it will remove that evil deeds from evil man. Because when your soul is fully activated, you love every human being on this earth. No discrimination, no racism. It will unite the whole world. So, Sankofa, we are going back to African knowledge. This is what humanity needs now.
Wow. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, we are almost close to the end of our show today. But I need you to help us share the message. Because remember, right now, we got brothers in Libya watching us right now. We have to understand what we're doing here. Are we really just here to singing and dancing? Or we here to uplift the humanity? We here to tell the world we are the son of the creator. So before we go to King and then Tetteh, we got another participation. Help us to understand where you're calling from, brother. Yes, yeah, we got a brother. Tell us where you're calling from and what's your name.
Yeah, I'm calling from Teman, Ghana.
Oh, we got a Ghana. What is your question to our special guest? The floor is yours. You enter the village. Wherever you say, we'll hold you accountable. A question or any suggestion to the special guest, the floor is yours. 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Okay, what I have to say is Ghana, we are suffering from so many diseases. And God's willing to, God has given us the king. To me, I can see the King Emmanuel is the chosen king, is the king for the universe, or the king for the humanity, as I'm saying. Because I'm a student of King Emmanuel, and I've taken health in medicine, but I've seen so many changes within my body. Because the man is a powerful man. The man is a powerful man. The man, through his health, he is a marvelous man. Yeah, that's what I can say. Because now my soul
Wow.
is activated. Even as I'm talking to you now, when I raise my hand right now, you start seeing changes within me. Just a second. If I raise my hand right now, as you are seeing me, if I raise my hand right now, you see just a second changes within my body. My body will start vibrating. My hand will start vibrating. My head will start vibrating. So
Wow.
the man is not an ordinary man. It's not an ordinary man. So Ghana, we have something special.
Wow. A
So
message,
that's what I can say.
30-second message to the king. You're interacting with him right now in the village. 20-second message.
King Emmanuel, this is your student, Levi Sechi Smith from Ghana.
Wow. What is
Yeah,
your message to
thank
what is
you.
your message to what is your message to King Nene Tetteh?
Oh, King Tetteh, the Kabiawetsu, Wanamusi, Ka, Mo, Nini Ngenu Yanikani Nakunya Ocho, Wana is Mamonian and Noctano Kunayan, how to Topia.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. So we're gonna take you right outside the village. So you go and keep watching. You can see, oh, we got another one as well. So let's just give another extra. So help us to understand where you're calling from. The floor is yours.
Well, I'm calling from Ghana.
God, so we already got Ghana today. Yeah. Okay, what is your name, my brother?
I'm Michael.
What is your message or any questions to the both king that is here in the village?
Well, mine is a contribution. I'm also a student of Emmanuel. And through what he's teaching or through his teachings, we've come to understand so many things that we have forsaken. The old paths that our ancestors led, we have forsaken and we are turning on to a different path. So by his teachings and through the heart that he's teachings, that is what is going to lead us to see the real connection that man has with the universe or with the creator. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. A message to both kings. 30 seconds. King Nene Tetteh, the floor is yours. Message to him.
My message to King Nene, I'm happy to see him on the show. And my message to him is the kings and queens of Africa land, they are the custodians of our culture.
Amen.
They should stand firm and hold on to what our ancestors preserved for them. They shouldn't look to the West. They should look within and believe what their ancestors did. The heritage their ancestors left for them, they should hold on fast and make it work so that Africa, if Africa is going to rise, It is they, the kings and the queens, because Africa was established by the efforts of the kings and the queens. So they should go back and really try to connect with the ancestral kings and queens so that Africa will really stand to the top.
Wow. Thank you so much, my brother. 20 seconds, 10 seconds message to King Emmanuel. Real quick, the floor is yours.
Well, for the king, all I would say is may the universe continue to make him big.
Hello?
Yes, I'm saying that to the king.
Come again, Mr. Alpha.
Go ahead. Go ahead, my brother.
May the universe continue to establish and make him great. So long as the sun shines, King Emmanuel continues to reign. That's all I'll say.
Thank you so much, my brother. So I will take you out of the village real quick. So we're going to be opening up one more. Sister, Queen, tell us where you're calling from. What's your name?
My name is Rebecca Tetteh. I'm calling from USA, New York.
So what is your what is in United States?
Come again?
New York, you said.
New York, yeah. New York, New
Okay.
Rochelle, I live.
Okay, great. Question to the kings. The floor is yours.
King Emmanuel knows me, and I don't have a question by the medicine that I've been taking. I take the first one, I take the second batch, I take the third, and now I'm taking the vibration. And now the one that I'm taking for my dreams and stuff, I can even see our sometimes when I pray, when I pour the libation and I said I want to see something, they reveal themselves to me. And I don't say things by hype. If I say something, it will come to pass. And when I'm taking the medication, and when I took it, when I did the blood work, there's nothing in my blood system, which is the things that he's talking about for to have internal life, to cure your body, which is working for me. And I had something that the doctor said I shouldn't do. I don't want to say it in public, but I shouldn't do surgery, which everything is coming out naturally by taking the herbs. So all I can say to King, that is God that has given King to Ghanaian and Ghana and Africa as a whole. So we shouldn't take him lightly. He's a powerful man that God has given to Africa. So we all have to pay attention and be attentive to everything that he's been teaching. And also I'm a student of the school that he has opened, and I keep sharing his messages, telling people that what we have lost, like as an Africans, we all have to have our eyes open. This is an eye opener, and we shouldn't ignore the message that God has given to mankind.
Wow. Thank you so much. 30 seconds, because I'll let you extend a little bit. 30 seconds message to the King Nene Tetteh.
Okay. King and Tetteh, King, what I can say to you, continue do what God has told you to do. What you're doing is our creator, the universe that has taken you and given you to us for you to teach us the eternal life. So when you teaching us and telling us the eternal life is our body that we have to, God wants us to live forever, but we intend to ignore it. There's no doubt about that. So keep on doing it. And Mr. Tetteh, thank you for backing our father up and continue doing a great job with him. And I know we're going to reach far. This is not the end.
Wow. Thank you so much. You heard from the Queen. And then as we hear, don't make no mistake about it. We ain't plan this. People are calling with their own means. It's not like, them TVs are they, orchestrate everything, put people to call. No, we don't do that. Here we present the facts. So that's why we're going to be bringing on 101 King Emmanuel to explain to us why people are freaking out and taking his teaching and then embracing his herbs. We want to know more about it. So go back to King Nene Tetteh. After all this amazing show, we haven't even finished yet. People wanted us to take it forever. I've seen message here coming from UK, coming from Angola. Angola people say, oh, send the herbs to Angola. Nope, wait a second right there. You stop right there. It's not for free, yo. You have to pay for it. So, King Tetteh, as you travel all over the world, preaching the message of unity as African, now our people begin to be awakened of what's really going on around the world. What is your message that you want to send to the youth? Because as youth, they got the power to effectively bring change into our African systems. What is your message you want to send to the youth first? The floor is yours, King Tetteh, in 2 minutes.
Yes. As we are closing this door for this program, I again reiterate by giving thanks and praises to the Creator of heaven and earth, and all his God and goddesses for giving us the opportunity to reveal such great secrets to the world. I give thanks to our ancestors who have come again to take the mantle of freedom and liberation for Africa and to unite the world. Another message goes to the youth. I can realize that when you travel across Africa, the youth is so down because they've done everything to find the truth, but they cannot find it. It ends them in the churches and the mosques because that's where they think there is a liberation or where their liberation will come from. But I tell them to lift up their eyes and look on the mountaintop because the freedom, the voice is calling them there. And Africa, our ancestors, have awakened to liberate us from the mental slavery and shackles of poverty. I say again that African youth, your time has come. Let us rise and change humanity because the future is yours. We will do it and leave it for you to run with. So now, come to earth. A lot of you are mental slaved. Remove those shackles from your brains. Let your brains be free. If, I'm not condemning, but if the two books, the Bible and the Quran and the Bhagavad Gita and all those things would give us the freedom, they would have shown us everything. But we followed it. We've seen that something is hidden that they are not teaching us. Now God has opened the portals for us to learn. So let us free our minds. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but yourself can free your mind. And when you emancipate yourself from mental slavery, you have no fear for atomic energy because they cannot stop the time. We should stop killing our prophets. How long shall we kill our prophets? Let us embrace our prophets so that we can change the universe. All we are preaching here is peace, love, and unity. Let us come together and create a peaceful world where everybody can coexist. So my message to the World Health Organization is we are here to promote you. So after the devastation of 1945, when you were created in April 7, 1948, your mission is to the diseases and things that engulfed the world to eliminate it. Please go on that path. But when you digress and you leave that lane to depopulate the world or something, or the world, or kill humanity, then you are calling for the wrath of the Creator. So let us all come together and heal the world and make the world a peaceful place. Thank you.
Wow. Brothers and sisters, we're leaving the last word of King Emmanuel. King Emmanuel showed us a product that treats disease. We will testify that it's really cured. If it's really cured, maybe it's something that the World Health Organization can take from it. Say, you know what? We have been using all these toxic jabs, all these toxic tablets. Maybe we want to learn from these kings over there in Africa. Maybe our African presidents have to rise up and understand we don't need to cry to the European power structures or to the Americas to give us what we need to cure ourselves or to treat our disease. Maybe we need to look more into King Emmanuel. Maybe we need to look to the show that AKA is bringing in. This is for you to think. King Emmanuel, the floor is yours. A message to the humanity. The floor is yours.
I thank you, Mr. Alpha, and I thank the God and goddesses of the universe, my Father, the creator of humankind, the destiny controller. I thank the radio, Diamond Radio, and TV, and Mr. Alpha, and all your co-workers. My message to the world, peace. We humans, we have a great job, a great task for us to accomplish. God of the universe created human being for us to unite as one whole being, as the heaven and other realms has been united. My message to the world, your enemy is not a human being. Whether you are an American, whether you are the leader of the World Health Organization, Asia, Europe, Italy, Africa, none of them is your enemy. Your enemy is diseases, HIV, cancer, diabetes, Ebola, just to mention a few. Our humanity's greatest enemy is death, diseases, and poverty. Now, all over the world, all humans, let us rise and eliminate diseases, death, aging from this human earth. The creator of humankind is looking all over the world to, he's seeing us for us to get the knowledge to heal ourselves. From today onwards, my message to World Health Organization, my message to Israel, Palestine, Christians, Buddhists, Hindus, Krishnas, we are one. Our destiny for us to fulfill is to eliminate death, diseases, and poverty from the earth. This is our greatest enemy. Peace, peace, peace. Hold your peace.
Wow.
Entire human race, hold your peace. Our greatest enemy is not Asia, it's not Arab, it's not Israel, it's not American, it's not black race. Our greatest enemy is diseases, poverty, and death. Aging. Let us rise together and eliminate all these enemies from the earth. Then this earth will become a celestial place for humans, will become a holiest place for humans, and will live forever and ever. This is the secret of immortality. I thank these people. Mr. Alpha, thank you for bringing me to this great program. I am King Emmanuel, the great master of the humanity. Thank you.
Wow. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, soldiers and rebel princes, this is AKA show. Next week, we're going to be having a time off because we got an extracurricular activity in our community in the UK. So the following week, we're going to be bringing our African monarchy. Bring it back, our monarchy. We will send a special invitation to all of our kings, all of our spiritual leaders. You need to come to this village. We need to reason as African. What happened to our monarchy? What happened to our kingdoms? Why they gave us the republic? What happened? We got the King Nene Tetteh right here. We got King Emmanuel right here. Why the BBC, the CNN, why did not talk about it? Yes, we understand why. But what about the media in Africa? Why you talk about Joe Biden? Why are you talking about Prince Charles? Why are you talking about, Donald Trump? Why we're not promoting our monarchy? I'm launching this question to you in 2 weeks' time here at Radio Diamond. So, King Emmanuel, I don't want to leave any doubt, obviously, because we are disclaiming, we're making sure your message is getting out there. How can our people get in touch with your team? What can, even though we're going to be having you again with all the herbs, with people that will testify that it really works, how can our people find your work?
Yeah. If you come to Ghana, I have a big herbal store over there. But if anybody wants some, then I'll give you my number. And if you call me, then I will send some to wherever you are. It will reach your destination. But if someone want to come and just want plenty and come to Ghana or see King Nene, you get some. So you can have King Nene number or my number. Or Mr. ALFA, you to your number. Then I will send the medicine to anyone who wants some.
Thank you. King Nene Tetteh, in 1 minute, there's festivals that happen in Ghana, particularly that festival that you were there, standing strong with the family. We need to promote this festival. Next year, there's going to be plenty of events that is happening that we know we're going to be having the presence of King Nene Tetteh and possibly King Emmanuel as well. In the United States, in the UK, and throughout African continent. Help us to understand in 2 minutes the festival that is very famous in Ghana. How can our people get involved? Whether financially or supporting media-wise, how can our people get involved? Support the festival that you really embraced. The floor is yours.
Yeah, okay, gentlemen. Our African festivals and cultures, they are our heritage. And it's so important that our children don't lose it. And the problem is that anybody that wants to develop should uphold his history and culture. Because when you uphold your history and culture and you pass it to generations to come, you see your culture thriving and your race thriving. And that gives happiness to your ancestors because they will realize that you recognize them when you go into Judaism, you see that when their children are coming from infancy, they hold their hands to the synagogues, they take them everywhere, they plant their ideologies into them. But it seems Africa is losing it, because anything that connects our festivals and our cultures, they think, oh, this is fetish, it's satanic, don't touch it, don't touch it. But that is where the divinity of Africa is. A year like my festival, the wars and things, the tribulations we went through to establish the Adan state, is what we celebrate. So every year people travel all over the world to Adan to celebrate it. And what we need, we want to make it big. Then, as I always say, we'll be telling our own story, his story. We'll be telling our own story, not white people or foreigners writing our history for us to be read. So, in a nutshell, all we need is finance to promote our festivals. And we would like to create a forum, so that we'll put the blessing of King Desta on it, to our Honorable Diamond Radio and TV, so that we start raising funds for the next festival coming. Even to extend that people in the diaspora who want to visit, will create a special office to receive them, transport them, put them in hotels for them to witness the greatness of Africa. Let us use mine as a guinea pig. Then and invite kings and queens around the continent to the festival. When that happens and everybody sees it, we'll create a good documentary that we can sell to Netflix, so that the world will see that we are not primitive people, but we are people with civilization, past civilization and culture. And through that, we'll start promoting the African heritage and culture to the world. So when we finish, we select some in Ghana, we do their cultures, we move to another country, and we expand it gradually all over the continent. Then, don't forget, we'll revisit Marcus Garvey's dream. We'll start receiving Black people in the diaspora all over the world to come to Africa. We'll put them into homes, give them African names, so that anytime they go back, when they want to come back to Ghana or Nigeria, wherever African country it is, they have a home to go. Let us start migrating our people, so we can link the diaspora and Africa. And I tell you, when we do that, the rest is history.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Brothers and sisters, this is AKA Show. I need you to share the message. This is us doing for ourselves. Just because we love ourselves don't mean we hate others. It's really about us understanding who we are as a people. Once we understand who we are, the whole world will respect again the power of our people. We must need to respect the legacy of our ancestors. We must need to embrace the teaching of our elders, of our kings, of our queens, in order for us to build Africa for tomorrow and today. ALFA KUABO, this is AKA Show, bringing to you the best of ourselves. Absolutely shout out to all our African people all over the world. Because as we speak, my brothers and sisters in Angola, as watching this show, Congo, Tanzania, Cameroon, South Africa, Mozambique, Ghana, as always, Nigeria, Libya, you saw over there, United States from all the 54 states, New York, I've seen you there in this village, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Georgia, Miami, Florida, we see you. Keep promoting love. UK, Portugal, France, all the Caribbean, from Jamaica to Barbados, from Ethiopia. We doing for ourselves. This is a revolution, audibly and visually. ALFA KUABO. As one more time, Radio Diamond. I need you to support this great station, this great TV, as we celebrating 10 years of giving to you the best of ourselves. Here, there's variety of DJs. Some of them, they play soul music. Some of them, they play reggae music. Some of them, they play R&B music for the young people. Some of us, we here doing this talk show to enlighten the family worldwide. ALFA KUABO, happy birthday. Salute Radio Diamond. And save this date, 17th of November. It's going down in the city of Manchester. Radio Diamond family, inviting you to celebrate King Dexter in style. Bring your African swag or even your classic swag. Let us raise money to support this great station. ALFA KUABO, we out. And also, again, a special thank to King Nene, to King Emmanuel, to come to our village and share the message of love. Keep doing the great work. This is ALFA KUABO. One more time, aka show to you. See you in 2 weeks' time, because next week we're going to be resting. We got extracurricular activity that is happening in our community. And we're going to be back the following week with all of our kings and the queens and spiritual leaders to explain to the family about our monarchy as African. So I'll leave you with this amazing track. Take the message about the herb. We're going to be having King Emmanuel on 101. ALFA KUABO. So I'll leave you with this amazing track. As we always play the video, I will leave you with this track. Keep promoting love. Keep promoting unity. This is AKA Show. This is the track. Where's the track? Are you ready? Okay, stay ready. As we did with our King Nene, we're gonna do it again. This is an amazing track by our sisters. Oshun. Stay there, don't go anywhere. Oshun blesses on blesses. We out.
like, what the fuck, dog? Like, I really do this shit. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Really gotta live this, breathe this, be this. Prayed up to my days up. Blessings on blessings, like, yeah. I'm on a path. I'm in my God body, do the math, and I take a bath in the water. I know I am the daughter of the river of the moon, blessed by ocean, and bittersweet is coming soon. You can cop that shit on iTunes or P-Vice at noon. I'm focused. Everything will manifest because I wrote it. I'm hella sweet because I spoke it. Notice I am the sugar, honey, iced tea. You fake niggas is fructose, you high C. I'ma be a high priest. You can be a hype beast. Keep fighting yourself if you want to. I'ma keep it humble. He called me his bumble. Stay buzzing up my feed, calling me his queen bee. I'm like, chill, little homie. I'm just trying to preach this the gospel. He like, boo, I got you. I know you a queen. I'm just trying to tune my chakras like. I be in the crib with my feet up. You be moving slow, need to speed up. I got holy powers like I'm Jesus. Born out of sweetness, I be the sweetness. Since the infant man, I knew I was the shit. Great grandma died of Alzheimer's, but she knew the kid. Only 2 years old, standing by her at the bed. First time meeting, but she reached out for my head. On my birthday, I died, but I came back from the dead. 4-pound baby, hella tools inside my head. Told them, nah, I'm here to stay. Ain't no word, I'm here to save. Many roads I have to pave, and my gift is that I'm brave. Don't you ever disrespect my God body. Whatever beef you got for you and God, it ain't by me. You a copy and I'm the OG. Stay low key, keep a blessing on me. I be in the crib with my feet up. You be moving